What if there was a hormone in your body that could help regulate hunger, improve blood sugar, and promote weight loss all at the same time? That hormone is called GLP-1, and thanks to modern science, we now have drugs like Ozempic that mimic its effects, changing the game for people with diabetes, obesity, and even those just looking for better metabolic health. But here's the thing. There is more to the story than just taking a shot and watching the weight melt off. In this video, we are covering the real science behind GLP-1, what makes drugs like Ozempic so effective, and some surprising hacks to naturally boost your own GLP-1 levels. Yes, even without the meds. I'm Ala Shapira, and my mission is to make women feel and look their most beautiful, no matter their age. Let's break it down. GLP-1 agonists like Ozempic were originally developed to help manage type 2 diabetes by improving insulin response. But something unexpected happened. Patients started losing weight, a lot of weight. That's when researchers realized GLP-1 does much more than regulate blood sugar. It also slows down stomach emptying, reduces appetite, and signals your brain that you are full sooner. And boom, GLP-1 drugs exploded into the mainstream as a powerful new tool for weight loss. If you are considering GLP-1 medication or just start and still have many questions unanswered, I created a free GLP-1 guide that you can download for free. Please see the link in the description for this video. So how exactly does this satiety effect work? GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1, a hormone that's released after you eat. It acts on your brain, particularly the hypothalamus, to reduce hunger and increases feeling of fullness. Imagine eating half your usual portion and still feeling satisfied. That's the GLP-1 effect in action. Here's where it gets fascinating. GLP-1 is produced in the gut, specifically in what's called L cells, located mostly in the small intestine. These cells are triggered when you eat certain nutrients, especially protein and fiber-rich foods. The L cells release GLP-1 into the bloodstream, where it travels to the pancreas, slowing digestion, and most importantly, signals your brain, hey, we're good here, no need for more food. This natural feedback loop is essential to appetite control, but in our modern world, it's constantly being disrupted. GLP-1 has four main effects. Stimulates insulin release, helps lower blood sugar after meals, inhibits glucagon, which reduces sugar production in the liver, slows gastric emptying so food stays in your stomach longer, suppresses appetite by acting on hunger centers in the brain. It's a multitasking hormone that helps bring the body back to homeostasis if it's working properly. Now here's the hard truth. We live in a food environment where ultra-processed, hyper-palatable foods are everywhere. These foods override our natural satiety cues, leading us to eat more than we need without even realizing it. That's why so many people feel like they are fighting their biology when it comes to weight. GLP-1 drugs offer a way to correct that dysfunction, but they are not a cure-all. One of the biggest downsides, muscle loss. Studies show that while people on GLP-1 drugs lose weight, a significant portion of that loss is lean mass, meaning muscle, not just fat. Why does that matter? Because muscle is metabolically active. Losing it can lower your resting metabolism and make weight regain more likely. And here is the kicker. When people stop using GLP-1 drugs, weight regain often happens, but it's not just the number on the scale going back up. What's coming back is mostly fat, not the muscle you lost. That's why it's crucial to preserve muscle during weight loss. And that brings us to protein is your best friend on GLP-1 drugs. It helps preserve muscle, improves satiety, and even stimulates GLP-1 production naturally. Aim for at least 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. It's 1 gram per pound. Bonus, high protein diets also help regulate appetite independently of GLP-1 levels. I created a guide that includes 7 days worth of high protein meals that is great for people who are on GLP-1 medication or those trying to lose weight and not lose muscle. I will post it in the description section below and you can download it from there. Now for the fun part, how can you naturally increase your GLP-1 levels? Turns out you can stimulate your L cells through specific foods, nutrients, and habits. These are the hacks that biohackers and researchers are buzzing about. I created the hacks guide for you that you can download for free. The link is in the description for this video. So let's jump in. Believe it or not, the order you eat your food can dramatically affect your GLP-1 response. A study showed that eating protein and vegetables before carbs can increase GLP-1 secretion by up to 38%. Why? Because the slower digestion triggers a stronger hormonal response. Try this. Start with your chicken and greens. Finish with your rice or potatoes. It's simple and super effective. This one sounds too easy, but chewing more activates GLP-1 release via receptors in the mouth and gut. Aim for 20-30 chews per bite. Not only does it slow you down, but it gives your gut time to send those fullness signals to the brain before you overeat. Limonene, a compound found in lemons and citrus peels, has been shown to stimulate GLP-1 receptors. Try adding fresh lemon zest to salad, smoothies, or teas. Bonus, it also supports digestion. Certain amino acids like phenylalanine are especially powerful for GLP-1 stimulation. Eggs, soy, dairy, and meat are great sources. Even adding a small amount of protein at each meal can enhance satiety and help with blood sugar control. Yerba mate tea isn't just a caffeine kick, it's also a GLP-1 booster. Studies have found it increases GLP-1 secretion while also reducing appetite and improving glucose control. Try sipping it in the morning instead of coffee for a double benefit. So whether you are using a GLP-1 drug like Ozempic or just looking to optimize your body's natural satiety signals, understanding how this hormone works is a game changer. And with a few simple lifestyle tweaks like food order, chewing more, and boosting protein, you can naturally support GLP-1 production and take control of your appetite from the inside out. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friend, and come back for more videos. And I also made a video on how I lost 45 pounds. You can watch it next.